Dying to Be Me, My Journey from Cancer to Near Death to True Healing by Anita Moorjani is a profound memoir that recounts Moorjani's remarkable near-death experience, NDE, and miraculous recovery from end-stage cancer. The book is more than just a story about surviving a terminal illness. It delves into the spiritual and emotional insights that Moorjani gained during her NDE, as well as her new understanding of life, healing, and self-love. Below is a comprehensive summary of the book. 1. Background and the struggle with cancer. Anita Moorjani, born to Indian parents in Singapore and raised in Hong Kong, had a relatively everyday life until her cancer diagnosis. In 2002, she was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma, a form of cancer affecting the lymphatic system. For 4 years, she struggled with the illness, enduring various treatments, including chemotherapy and alternative therapies. Despite these efforts, her condition deteriorated, and by February 2006, her body was ravaged by the disease. Her organs began to shut down, and she was admitted to the hospital in a coma. Doctors told her family that she had only hours to live. 2. Near-death experience. While in a coma, Moorjani had what she describes as a near-death experience. She felt herself leave her body and enter an expanded consciousness. During this experience, she could perceive everything happening around her. She could hear conversations between her doctors and her family, even though she was physically unconscious. But more than that, she felt an overwhelming sense of unconditional love, peace, and clarity. Moorjani describes encountering her deceased father and other spiritual beings who communicated with her not through words, but through feelings and understanding. She realized she could return to her physical body or remain in this state. In this expanded awareness, she understood that the root cause of her illness was her deep-seated fear and her lack of self-love. 3. Realizations and insights. One of the central realizations during Moorjani's NDE was that all her life, she had been living in fear of disappointing others, fear of illness, fear of failure, and fear of being her true self. This fear had manifested as cancer in her body. In this state of expanded awareness, she came to understand that she was already whole and perfect just as she was, and that her illness was unnecessary. She also realized that love is the most important force in the universe, both self-love and the love that connects all beings. She felt that there was no separation between herself and others, everything was interconnected. She understood that healing begins with self-acceptance and love, and that when we align with our true nature, our bodies can heal naturally. 4. The decision to return. Despite the bliss and peace of her NDE, Moorjani chose to return to her body because she felt it wasn't her time to die. She knew her body would heal if she returned with her new understanding. As soon as she decided to return, she found herself in her body. To the astonishment of her doctors, Moorjani began to recover rapidly. Within days, her tumors began to shrink, and her organs started functioning again. Within 5 weeks, she was cancer-free, and subsequent tests showed no trace of the disease. Her doctors were baffled by the sudden and complete remission, which they could not explain through conventional medical knowledge. 5. Healing and transformation. Moorjani's miraculous recovery is only part of the story. After her NDE, she underwent a profound transformation in her approach to life. She no longer lived in fear and began embracing life with joy and love. She realized the importance of living authentically and being true to oneself without worrying about the expectations or judgments of others. Her experience taught her that illness is often a manifestation of emotional and psychological imbalances. She emphasized the need for people to embrace self-love and live in alignment with their true selves to experience health and happiness. Moorjani also realized that life is not a battle to be fought, but a beautiful experience to be enjoyed. She encourages readers to stop living in fear and start living in love. 6. Messages from the NDE. In Dying to Be Me, Moorjani shares several vital lessons from her NDE that she believes are universally applicable. Self-love is key. One of the most potent insights Moorjani gained during her NDE was the importance of loving and accepting oneself. She realized that much of her illness stemmed from her lack of self-worth and constant need to please others. She encourages readers to practice self-love and to stop comparing themselves to others. Fear is the opposite of love. Murjani emphasizes that fear is one of the most significant obstacles to living a fulfilling life. Fear prevents us from being our true selves and can lead to physical and emotional illness. She urges readers to let go of fear and embrace love instead. We are all connected. During her NDE, Murjani experienced a sense of oneness with everything and everyone. She realized that the separation we perceive between ourselves and others is an illusion and that we are all interconnected at a deeper, spiritual level. Live authentically. After her NDE, Murjani made a conscious effort to live authentically without worrying about societal expectations or the judgments of others. She encourages readers to do the same, as living in alignment with one's true self is essential for happiness and well-being. Illness as a wake-up call. Murjani believes that illness can sometimes be a wake-up call, signaling that something is out of balance in one's life. She suggests that instead of seeing illness as an enemy to be fought, we should view it as an opportunity for growth and self-reflection. 7. Reception and impact. Dying to Be Me has resonated with readers worldwide, especially those who have faced illness or personal challenges. Murjani's story has inspired many to rethink their approach to life, health, and spirituality. Her emphasis on self-love, authenticity, and living without fear has profoundly impacted readers. The book has also sparked interest in the broader scientific and spiritual community, particularly in studying NDEs and their implications for our understanding of consciousness and the afterlife. While some skeptics view NDEs as purely neurological phenomena, Murjani's account offers a powerful testimony to the possibility of life beyond physical death. 8. Conclusion. Dying to Be Me is a story of miraculous healing and a guide for living a more authentic and fulfilling life. Anita Murjani's near-death experience provides valuable insights into the nature of fear, love, and self-acceptance. It offers hope to anyone struggling with illness, anxiety, or a lack of self-worth. Her message is clear: by embracing our true selves and living in love rather than fear, we can transform our lives and experience true physical and emotional healing.